Hello everyone, I'm Addison Gallinger with this week's Social Second. We've got a lot to cover this week, so with that, let's get started. In front of a crowd of 3,266, Troy knocked off South Alabama with an 80-63 victory. The Trojans left no doubts about coming up on top as they held the lead for all but 4 minutes of the entire game. Kevin Baker acting as the star of the night as the guard came off the bench to notch his first double-double of his Troy career with 11 points and 10 rebounds. Next week, the Trojans will welcome Arkansas State to town on Thursday and Little Rock on Saturday. A big congrats to sophomore guard Kayla Robinson on being named the Sun Belt Conference Women's Basketball Player of the Week for the second week in a row. Robinson became the first Trojan to ever win this award in 2 consecutive weeks after leading the Trojans to victory against rival South Alabama on Saturday. Robinson tallied a career high of 28 points and 11 rebounds. Troy women's basketball will also host Arkansas State this Thursday. Tip-off is set for 5 p.m. in Trojan Arena. Moving right along from one court to another, Troy senior tennis member Nancy Karaki has been selected to represent her home country of Lebanon in the Fed Cup in Issatown, Bahrain, February 6th through the 10th. And we are more than excited to have Karaki representing Troy as well as Lebanon. And here's Amber with this week's top 3.
Number 3 goes to Deja Williams. She had a couple key plays, including this nifty move against Sunbelt's top shot blocker.
Ellis. Inside Williams against Ellis. Ball fake against the best defensive post player.
At number 2 is Alex Hicks' dunk in the first half against South Alabama. The Trojan crowd went crazy during this awesome play.
McGee feeds it out long to Burnett. 15-footer. No, look at Hicks! And the score.
And our number 1 this week for the second week in a row goes to Kayla Robinson. K-Rob had an impressive fourth quarter against South Alabama where she scored 17 points while the Jags only scored 15 as a team. Keep it going, K-Rob. Now let's go to Taylor with a one-on-one this week with Talia Truitt.
Hey Talia, you got a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah.
Salty or sweet?
Sweet.
What job would you be terrible at?
A doctor.
What is your go-to song?
Finesse by Bruno Mars.
What is something a ton of people are obsessed with but you just don't get the point of?
Fortnite.
What movie title best describes your life?
The Choice.
Where would you spend all of your time if you could?
The beach.
What is something you can never seem to finish?
A song.
What's your biggest fear?
Snakes.
What's one thing you could eat for the rest of your life?
Chicken fingers.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Brett Young.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
Smacking.
Who's the funniest player on the team?
Katie Webb.
What word do you always misspell?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Are the Trojans going to win on Friday?
Oh yeah. Here's a look at what's coming up. As we mentioned earlier, men's and women's basketball is back in action at home this week. Track and field is at the Sanford Open while women's tennis travels to face Elon. And finally, Troy softball opens the 2018 season with a 5-team tournament on Friday. The Trojans kick things off against Tennessee State on Friday at 5:30 at the Troy Softball Complex. For the full schedule, visit troytrojans.com. That's it for this week's Social Second. If you want to keep up with all the action, be sure to follow us on the username and handles down below on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat for highlights and updates in all things Troy athletics. Have a great day and go Trojans!